Hello, hi, howdy. Again, welcome to the Forges of Strife. Here's very good replay. I really should learn my lesson by now when I focus on going in to do a quest, which is again what I was doing here. That I probably should record those missions, because that always seems to be when I have my really good plays. Specifically on this playthrough, I was going for a survival milestone. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was kill. Wow, that's an interesting little contrail there. There, now it's normal. I believe it was get 7 eliminations, be in the top 5. So my plan was get 7 kills and then just hide out until I got the kills I needed. Until I got the place I needed. Just play it safe. Because I had tried this several times before. I would get the kills I needed, but then I get reckless, and then I would die before I get the top 5. So here we go for landing. Again, doing my usual thing, going for Mysterio, because, I just, that round bulbous head of his, I don't like it. No. Actually, no, really, I like his shotgun. I don't use the Medallion too much. I'm kind of the mind of some other Fortnite players that it just... Some other players seem to still be able to detect you way too easily, even without Artemis or the reveal Medallion. I have had it work a few times really well, but generally, no. It has not been super effective. But, again, I really just mostly like it like going for Mysterio. Fun thing, there's 2 easy Doom chests, actually, on the way. So get some decent starting loot. And, then, of course, his shotgun is just great. And while I'm warming up here, I have to say I dislike the chainsaw. Funny, I actually used it against Mysterio and up close with him using a shotgun. It did not work out very well for me. But really, I don't know. If it was just a melee weapon you use over your head, you'd chainsaw. I mean, that'd be one thing. But it actually being a weapon you can ride around on top of it, I think it's got too much functionality with it. But that's just my 2 cents. So this is my usual tactic for Mysterio. I loot along the way, top off on ammo, grab any supplies. And I believe I'm doing this at this side because I think I saw someone engaging Mysterio, so I had to get moving a bit early. Normally I would have gone to the other side of the building and pulled Mysterio up into the building with me. That way it's really hard to miss him, plus frankly, he rarely ever summons his illusions when he's up there. So it's a pretty easy fight. Not that it's actually a hard fight anyways, especially in solos, because he's only got 3 shield bars and 3 health bars. Frankly, the guards can be more of a fight than he can be at times. Okay, so Mysterio's dead. I got the Medallion again. Really, mostly, I mean, every now and then I use it, but I really go after him for a shotgun. Plus, very few people seem to go after him anymore, so it's, 2 good chests, an area where not many people drop, and a really nice shotgun, which is one of my favorite types of weapons. Because I like getting close to people. And again, while I'm waiting, running around, I have a theory on the battle bus. I think it's a TARDIS. Think about it. There's no way it should be flying in the air, as it does. Chameleon circuit, maybe. So it's actually a ship flying in the air, but it just looks like a big bus. And obviously it's got to be bigger on the inside because you've got 100 plus people in there. I mean, counting the driver, of course. Riding in a bus, normal buses couldn't hope to hold that many people. Especially not comfortably. I mean, maybe it could uncomfortably. But you got to figure people in the back going to jump off at the beginning, so you have to have people be able to move around. It's got to be bigger on the inside than it looks. Alright, so again, building up my kill count. I will interfere in any fight I see along the way. I'm going to go grab Artemis. Because, you know, making sure other people don't have the reveal on top of me is plus. Plus, you know, having a companion on top of it as an early warning system helps. I mean, I have a shoulder mounted cannon, but I don't always intend to keep it. Plus, talking to NPCs is always good because you get healing materials. And I, for one, like healing materials. I don't think that chest was there. I would have definitely grabbed it. I'm definitely a loot whore. I had to hear shooting or something to be going this way. And since I see little dings on the mini-map right here, obviously there must have been. So again, I'm really not going for a high kill count. I'm mostly winning 7 kills and to be in the top 5. I mean, of course, if I get better than that, I mean, fantastic. But, you know, my goal is 7 kills or eliminations and top 5. Artemis swimming in the red river Styx. I love Halloween and all that. I love spooky season, but really not getting into it too much so far on Fortnite. But this guy really tagged me really good. Hence why I was jumping into the car right away to get the frick away and to heal up. I have no problem running away from a fight. Especially when I'm going for a quest. See, at this point I'm at 6 kills. So I only need 1 more kill and then to live and I complete the quest. So I saw this pod drop, so I decided to heal up outside the pod. I did see this person here, but of course I didn't want to confront them before I was actually ready. I saw that blast behind me, and I'm thinking that must have been an there's a freaking chainsaw. I hate chainsaws. Honestly, my record against chainsaws is not that great. Actually, now that I'm looking at their gear, I'm not really sure what they hit me. Oh, they must have hit me with a missile from the arsenal. And I always carry healing stuff with me. I thought about getting the medic skin just for that very reason. Getting a loot whore, so I'm checking everything. Going back to my car, at least I think that's what I was doing. Grabbing ammo. And there's a weekly at this point. I think the weekly would have been active for this at this point to pick up ammo from eliminated opponents, so I'm making a point to do that. Hey look, I'm leaving duplicate cars laying around again. Though it will not come back to haunt me in this mission. So at this point I've got 7 kills, 7 eliminations. I'm a terrible driver. I used to be a Lyft driver. That's not a joke, but yeah, no, in real life I'm a better driver. But no, at this point my main goal is really to stay alive. But, you know, I still have, I don't want to just hide the entire time. Plus I figure if I can speed up the game, even better. Now I definitely learned that usually if someone goes behind cover, it usually works to your benefit. Just blow up the cover rather than try to chase them around the cover. Oh yeah, I remember it. I was going to go and I saw the key on the ground. So I was just go pick up the key, because every now and then people do legitimately just kill the guards but leave the key on the ground. I don't know why they do that. But as I got close to that forecast tower, I saw someone pick up the key. So I intercepted the guy with the key. Because if he turned it in, I couldn't get the forecast tower myself. And forecast towers definitely come in handy for long-term play, like you're trying to stay alive till top 5. So I'm running around, riveting gameplay. 30 other players alive. I heard something, someone behind me, and I actually think I saw something, someone shooting me at that point. Do, 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 do. Keep my brain cell occupied. Went to the gas station to grab a car because I like a blade of armor. I saw a chest light up in here, so, you know, loot whore. Mostly replenishing my healing materials I used from before. Hey, an SUV! Even better, a blade of armor. Artemis, get your butt in. Alright. I must have been low on shield potion. Oh yeah, now I believe I not only wanted to stay ahead of the storm, I think I'm planning to go towards the spot in this area that there's a chest on top of a pole with lots of the spot to top off my shields. Because, you know, I always try to teach my son, you know, keep his shield stopped off, because, I mean, he does good in Fortnite, but he'd do even better if you keep his shield stopped off. But he doesn't like to do that. Someone's shooting at me, so I decide, well, I'll take the fight to them. I mean, it's really hard to get out of range of people anymore with things like the chainsaw, Iron Man's boots, and the Black Panther claws. So, you know, you might as well just engage them. Always grab and go because, you know, I need to. I see my shoulder cannon tags me. I'm gonna go blow up the rock, but then I realize, well, crap, I can't. It is an indestructible terrain. So this time I know I have to go forward. And he exploded with loot! Oh, look, a medallion. Now I'm up to 2 medallions. And I'm pretty sure that was the revealing medallion, which I'm pretty sure does not stack with Artemis. So it actually only works to my hindrance because it makes my circle even smaller, make it easier for people to pinpoint me. But, you know, what's life without risk? I'm up to 10 kills, I only need 7, and I need 16 more people to die. Die. Kill, 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 kill. Die, 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 die. Kill, 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 kill. So I'm going to go check the pod. I think for flight boots. Or just check because, you know, loot whore. Hey, look, flight boots. So I dropped Suri's claws for it. I do prefer the claws over the chainsaw. I just like it better. Maybe it's because I'm more of a cat person. Maybe I just find them easier to control. I don't know. I do prefer the Black Panther claws over the chainsaw. I'm looking forward to the new idea of the new season. Going back to season 2 because I wasn't playing during then, so it's gonna be new for me, so it'll be interesting. And I kind of want just to have I mean, I like boss weapons, but at the same time, you know, the superhero stuff, as much as I like superheroes, I like Marvel and all that, just, I don't know, I don't get into it as much as other people. I like the Mad Max of last season with the upgraded cars. So maybe I'm weird. Okay, so people are fighting down here. Okay, again, why not engage 2 people when they're already fighting each other? Because that's 2 easy eliminations for me. Gets easier to get down to top 5. I know I saw that chest down there, but at this point I just didn't care. I mean, it might give me a couple gold bars, but I've got over 4,000. Season is ending in a little over 2 weeks, so unless I go crazy and don't bother to try to replenish it, which I wouldn't do, I'm not going to run out. Now I'm just chilling, driving around, and staying mobile because, you know, I know I have a small circle on me and it's going to be easier for people to detect me. I'm pretty sure I got shot at, which is why I noticed this person. And another one exploded with loot. Again, I'm not really worried about the loot so much. I mean, at this point, I'll probably have max healing goods. The weapons I have don't really need ammo much. I have gotten pretty good with the Unibeam, though. Although, so far, I don't think I've used it this match. He damaged my car, so repair it. I definitely like this mechanic of repairing over the blowtorch. Though the blowtorch does have the advantage that you can carry it with you and repair wherever you're at, and you don't have to go to a gas station. So, pros and cons. Maybe having both options would be nice. So again, just chilling. There are 12 people left. I know 7 more people need to die. So things are getting a bit rougher. And I don't want to turbo my car too much because that'll burn up my gas a lot faster. And with the storm closing in more, it's getting harder to find. My gas station options are becoming more limited. Now, I did not know there was a big fight going on in that house yet. Here, I fear I might as well top off anyways, since it's right here. Doesn't take much, since I haven't really been driving much. Something caught my interest, which is why I boosted up here. So I fight. Take him out. Then go after him. Get him in! And he exploded with loot! Grabbing random goodies. Again, I really don't need it at this point, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm thinking about getting the new McLaren for the Dr. Doom skin, since I really do like the Dr. Doom skin I have, and it has its own Dr. Doom variant. But the 2,800 V-Bucks costs on it, ooh, that's rough. Now, unfortunately, it looks like I have about 5 minutes of super riveting, high-intensity, high-octane gameplay here. Really, nothing's going on. I just saw people hop up on those hills above, and apparently I didn't see that during the game. So again, I'm just chilling. I'm trying to stay ahead of the storm, edging the storm as I like to do. Sometimes I try to angle it so that my rear window is facing where people can see, so it's harder to target me with a sniper rifle. Sometimes I don't. But again, I'm trying to stay at the edge of the storm, so, and I see where, and I try to keep the visualization of the approaching storm towards me, so anybody that's trying to stay at the far end of the storm, I see them coming towards me, so I get the advantage, if that made sense. Obviously, I saw something going on here, so because I moved up here. This person goes down the tree. I can't break the tree. They actually did some damage to me, so I really don't want to deal with them. Now, here is now I have all 3 medallions currently in the game and a crown. The circle ID where I am could not possibly be any smaller than it is right now. I might as well have a pinpoint on the map of my location. And there are 2 other players right now. Wow, we went down from 12 to 3 real quick. But I'm expecting these to be really good players. But at this point I know I have completed my quest. So even if I die, I'm going to die happy. But I'm still going to do my best, especially I've got all 3 medallions and the crown. I am going to do the best I can do. Staying under the tree to give myself some cover from flyers. Again, edging the storm. Scanning around. Now I do have the forecast tower, so you don't really see it on the mini-map, but I know where the storm is going even past that. So I saw this person. I thought it was one of the other 3 players. I charge at him, ready to splatter him with my car. Glad I missed, because that's actually an NPC, which would have forced me into a fight I had nothing to gain from and only stuff to lose. But then I see this player, and I remember my son is actually here at the same in the room with me at the time. He's like, "Dad, are you sure that's actually a player?" I was like, "Yes, I'm positive it was someone this time." But I realized, hey, they're inside the house. I have nothing to gain from going into the house to confront them. They're fortified on the defensive. I know where the storm is going. I have mobility. I'm going to use that to my advantage. So I run away, get in my car. Because they cannot stay in the house. So again, I'm edging the storm. And you can see the other player is actually in the middle of the storm. Another one is edging the storm, although that's weird. There's 3 blips on the map right now. The white one must be the NPC. I didn't know NPC showed up on the mini-map. So here I'm just chilling, scanning, stay at the... I could have been a bit further back. But knowing people have to come towards me. So I'm scanning, and I know they cannot reveal on me even if I use Mysterio's Medallion, although I haven't done it once this entire match. And I have reveal. So I will have the alerts. Again, I'm backing up. And I remember I actually did do it in this view in the game, trying to keep view forward. Though I wasn't happy doing that, so I decided to turn around. Go into the high ground, because, you know, I learned from Obi-Wan. I'm not going to make the mistakes Anakin made. Turning my vehicle around so I can see better anyways. Because I know there's no point in hiding. I've got a pinpoint location on me. The other 2 players know where I'm at. So why neither of them are heading towards me is, I don't know. And they're pointing away from each other, so they're not like looking at each other. So they weren't even fighting each other. It's just funny, they're that close to each other and they don't even seem to be engaged. Hi, Ray. Match is almost over. Please don't interrupt. Yes, my cats want to interrupt. So it looks like one of the players... Hi. Say hi to my cat. One of the players is moving towards me. Not that they really have a choice. They have to start. Circles are getting smaller and smaller. They have to keep moving. Otherwise, I'm going to win by default. They are on top of each other. One of them had to shoot at the other one. Here's one I see in the car. Haha. I have the advantage. I have a companion that's going to shoot at his tires and blow up his car before he blows up mine. He pops out. Hey, it's Shaq! I didn't even realize it was Shaq. So I pop out too. Just because it'll be easier to fight him. He blows up my car. I noticed my shield went back to full. That's because I have the Doom Siphon Medallion. But at this point, I have no idea where the other player is, so I decide to fly and get out of there. But then I see the opponent's... the guy I just killed car, so I go down and grab his car. I see him down there, and I start blasting away. He's got the claws, which actually do freak me out a little bit, and he is gunning me pretty good, but he keeps flying away. And then I kill him. He explodes with the loot, and I win with the crown and all 3 medallions, which might not be a big deal to some other people, but it's a big deal to me. So, long days and pleasant nights.